So it's supposed to be, like I said, it was supposed to be a mass protest, but we all know the situation of the country. Only few people turned out, and are supposed to have held by 7 o'clock. But the little they had now, they are just still gonna put up with it and ask for justice. So.
Hello. Can you go over there?
We are trying to do everything as quick as possible before the coming of the police. I want you to disperse them. So they are just trying to be as snappy as possible to ensure that they demand justice for Karen. Karen is a 14-year-old girl that died on June 22 after from an infection after a condom was found in a private part. So
bro, can you climb up? Hello? Can you climb up?
So before I do my according to the late girl's mother, according to her mother, she said she had received repeated calls from her daughter to come pick her up, but the school was unwilling, according to her, to release her. So, but she said on 19 she came to take her daughter, and she came to pick her daughter, and 3 days after she died in the hospital. So we are here. We address. We talk. Who speak? Okay.
Give the girl check, Ben, not pennies. Enough is enough.
Okay. So we'll be addressed by the leader of the group shortly. They are just trying to take a group pictures so that people here can also have a copy of the pictures.
They are saying the mother is fighting a lost battle. That she's not going to win.
So it has been allegations left and right. This school, hello.
Good morning, everybody. I want to salute you.
So the leader of the protest is about to address us
at the Unity Fountain to seek justice for parents. Our interest is nothing other than justice for parents. Parents' death must be properly investigated, and the police we find that the police has been very untoward in its conduct. The police has allowed Premier Academy to issue press statements and to call press conference on the matter. Whereas the civil society organization, Coalition of Gender-Based Violence, responded, who are duly licensed by government to work against every kind of sexual violence and sexual crime. A society, a coalition that has been spending a lot of energy, resources, and time to seek safe spaces for children especially, would now be disallowed from speaking. Only yesterday, my spouse was harassed at our family school, intimidated, harassed, and served a letter inviting me for attempt at inciting public disturbance. What we have here is just an opportunity guaranteed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, the right to lawful and peaceful assembly and the right to freedom of expression. We shall not be cowed, we shall not be daunted.
We shall not be silent.
Parents' death must not be another statistics when we talk about child sexual abuse. Now, we must state clearly and unequivocally that the coalition took painstaking, meticulous measures to do first, this investigation of the matter. Secondly, to interview all parties. And in interviewing all parties, we met with the family of parents. We also met with the board of directors of Premier Academy, including their management staff. In doing that, we interrogated various questions. Some of the questions that we asked, especially the mother, was, how come you did not pick your daughter when you knew your daughter was sick? And she played the audio where the matron of the school told her your baby is just homesick. Allow her concentrate. She's not ill. Okay? And for 3 hours, when she eventually got a source tell her that your daughter is in bad shape. Your daughter is in bad shape. Disregard what matron has said and go and make her. She now went there, made the knock noise for 3 hours, and that was when this account I give you are on record. And that's the reason I can say it without equivocation. Now, we went to Premier Academy also and confronted them with these facts. Having confronted them, we still asked, has there ever been a single case of sexual abuse in this school? And the 74-year-old lead director of Premier Academy told us in emphatic terms, never. Our answer was never. Now, we also asked, has there ever been a cause for you to sack any of your staff based on allegations of sexual abuse? The answer again was never. While we were asking the question, our discrete investigation has led us into getting access to one of the sack letters for 2 staff were sacked this year by Premier Academy for sexual abuse.
Wow!
One is a teacher who teaches physical and health education. He was sacked in February this year for alleged sexual abuse. Now, to show that the school is actually also guilty of covering up sexual crimes, the school sacked him and released the pedophile to the society. They did not report this case to the DPO in Ube police station, which is what the law requires. A sex crime is a crime against the state. You cannot wish it away. Now, as soon as we established that they were giving us the answers of never, they lacked credibility. They became who in law you will say they are not witnesses of truth. Even when we found this to be strange, because we have the incontrovertible documentary evidence, letter of sack of the PhD teacher on the basis of sexual abuse of students. Now, that established, because we are also a coalition not given to sensationalism, but more driven by the cause of justice, we did not put this information out anywhere. We were waiting for autopsy. Remember that the medical report also, the medical report from the doctor, till tomorrow is to the mother of this child. This is the mother that paid for the medical bills. Now, that raises a lot of suspicion. They were also to conduct autopsy last Saturday. The Deputy Commissioner of Police, FCT Police Command, Mr. Pompa Joseph, decided to go against the request of the pathologist, Dr. Desmond Ike Okonkwo of the Mitama General Hospital, who was appointed by the police to conduct the autopsy. Dr. Okonkwo requested for the medical report, because that is global best practice, that the medical report will guide the autopsy, guiding in knowing what to look for. The DC decided to be the instructor of the pathologist and refused to release the report. And that was why on last Saturday, this autopsy was stalled. It caused the coalition to issue a statement, which was graciously published in various news portals, which put pressure on the police, and they eventually fixed this week for the autopsy, and the autopsy was conducted. There is no autopsy report in full yet, but there are preliminary findings, which is used in conducting autopsy. Preliminary findings demonstrate that parent was not just raped, she was sodomized. Okay, that is preliminary finding. Don't, as an investigative journalist who has spent over 2 decades doing this, it has grounded me on how to do this investigation. If the police wants the truth, instead of going to harass my family and make us not sleep at home, I have had to relocate my family. You can see that I'm not even looking my best because I didn't sleep at all. And I am worried for the safety of my family and myself. So I put it on record that the love letter I received from the police inviting me, and they wanted me to come yesterday in order to stop this rally from holding. This rally is beyond my person. This is a movement of Nigerians who are united at the Unity Fountain to say we must put an end to child sexual abuse. Yes. We must bring justice to Karen. Yes. Justice for Karen.
Justice for who?
Justice for Karen.
Justice for who?
Justice for Karen.
Justice for who?
Justice for Karen.
So we will not be daunted. We will do what we will do within the ambits of the law. Our gathering will always be peaceful. We will not even make statements that are capable of jeopardizing anything. What we say are statements that we make out of a deep sense of responsibility and with the fact that government has licensed us to work to guarantee safe spaces for children. Now, by Monday, if I am not picked up before Monday, by Monday, we will all honor the invitation. By Monday, we will honor the invitation of the Deputy Commissioner of Police, FCT Command, Mr. Joseph Pom, and Mr. Pam Joseph. Remember, he's the one who stopped the first autopsy that was to be conducted. He's the one that we had to call out for us to pressure him to release the medical report. So he's already an interested party in this matter, yes. And as such, we are going we are also going to demand from the Inspector General of Police that this FCT command that is handling this case has not been above board, has not demonstrated professionalism, as a matter of fact, be partial. What you do when you see licensed gender-based violence responders who are gathering discrete investigation and getting intel is to work with them in civilized crime, to say, what do you know? How can we work this together? Instead, they are wanting to intimidate us. They addressed the letter or the love letter they sent to me, inviting me to the police. And they wrote my name very wrongly, anyway, my surname. Then they addressed it to Baby Love School in Lugbe. Now, I am not addressing you or the police in the capacity of Baby Love. All my statements that have been issued on behalf of the coalition were at the instance of Men Against Rape Foundation. Yes. So the fact that they have gone to my house, and as I talk to you, hoodlums are all around my environment now. I feel unsafe, and if anything happens to me, please hold the Deputy Commissioner of Police, FCT Command, Mr. Pam Joseph, responsible for this. If anything happens to me or any member of my family, please, I have been on notice by Mr. Pam Joseph, the FCT Police Command Deputy Commissioner of Police. Please hold him responsible. But this movement cannot be quenched. No. We must seek justice for Karen. Yes. And that is our determination. And all we are interested in is that, one, the school be thoroughly investigated, not just for the crime against Karen, but also there are a series of crimes that have occurred. Yes. Number one, the child who was abused by the teacher who was eventually sacked. Has there been proper therapy to the child? Has there been, because child sexual abuse comes with grave psychosocial consequences. Yes. The child is damaged for life and needs therapy to be able to even find a bit of herself or himself. So we need to insist on that. There must be a touchlight on Premier Academy because they have a lot to hide. They have sacked teachers over allegation of rape, but they denied it at the point that we asked them. I will share with the media incontrovertible letters the PhD teacher over allegation of sexual abuse. What we should do, we are not interested ordinarily in the closure of any institution. It's not our drive. But we expect that the school should also be interested in justice for Karen.
Yes.
So we offer ourselves again. We are ready to work with the police, but not this FCT police deputy commissioner. We will seek a transfer of the case to the office of the Inspector General of Police gender unit. We have a DCP, Margaret Ochana, who is very motherly and very competent, will handle this properly. We will seek for a transfer of this case from there, because justice, the interest of justice, will not be served under this decision.
Justice for Karen! Justice for who? Justice for Karen! Justice for who? Justice for Karen! 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 Please, this justice is not just for Karen. It's for every boy. It's for every girl. And it's for you and I. Because anybody can be what? Anybody can be raped. Now, we are fighting because of our children today. We are sending them to school for the sake of pen and not pennies. For the sake of what? Pen and not pennies. Please stop giving our children pennies. Give our children pens. Educate them. Don't molest them. Don't what? Molest them. Real men don't rape.
Yes.
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 Real men don't rape. Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Abuja. Yes. Okay. I don't have much to say. All I'm here to say, Lenny has said a greater part of it. We were at the school. What he said is exactly what they said. They did not document everything that we asked them. From the death issues, from if there are things that never happened in that school, nobody said anything about it. Nobody told us anything about it. The woman told me that they had not been such a record. There's no way you have a school. But you said that started in 2005 till now. So there's not a single record of maybe you may not necessarily take the shape, but at least sexual harassment. So you're telling me that there's nothing like sexual harassment. There's not been anything like it. So just like he rightly said, we want justice for parents. Yes. Not just parents, but every other girl out there. All of us here, whether we like it or not, when it has to do with issues of sexual harassment, we have been either primary victims or secondary victims. Yes. If you're a primary victim, automatically, what happens to you is that you're the one that is directly affected. But as we are now, most of us here are secondary victims of this particular case. Yes. If it affects one, it affects all. Yes. I have a daughter. I have only one child, is a daughter. Woe besides that person. Woe besides that person.
Only girl.
Only girl.
Only girl.
Only girl, rather.
Only girl.
That's the point. So what we are saying is, we pray that we have the right justice. We pray that the justice that we are fighting for, that we get it. Yes. So that not just us, it will be for every other mother out there, every other parent out there who have had issues. When Don David's issue happened in Akwa Ibom, the mother took it upon herself. They called her names, but she stood on her ground. And as far as I'm concerned, justice will be served on that case because of a mother. So if Karen's mother is not out here, we should not bother about it. We are Karen's mother. Yes. All of us are Karen's mother. Yes. All of us are Karen's mother. Yes. Please, I beg you, for heaven's sake, men, let us not just train our daughters on sexual harassment issues. Train our sons. We train us. Most of us train only daughters. When you have a daughter in the kitchen washing plates, cooking, washing clothes, your son is watching television and playing ball outside. And not just that, you don't train your son the moral. The daughter, my final word is, the daughter that you train to protect herself against sexual harassment will end up being harassed by the son who used to train over sexual harassment. Thank you very much. Thank you. Justice for who? Justice for parents. Justice for parents. Justice for parents. Give a girl child pen, not pennies. Give the girl child pen, not pennies.
That's been it. We'll be speaking with the coordinator.
a staff for sexual abuse. He said there has never been an issue and they have never sacked anyone. Whereas we have evidence. But you see, we kept quiet about the evidence because, again, as a coalition, we are not given to sensationalism. We felt that we should take all our time to exhaust all of this drama going on. But we found that the police is also giving undue advantage to Premier Academy. They do not want the family of the late girl to speak, but they allow Premier Academy to do press statements, to even conduct press conference. Some of you were at their press conference yesterday talking about the matter. Now, a coalition that is licensed by government to speak about issues like this, to work towards creating safe spaces for children, is now being intimidated by the police, the FCT Police Command, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Pam Joseph. Yesterday, I am doing what I'm doing in one capacity, okay? I'm doing it in the capacity of Men Against Rape, the leader of the coalition. How come they are now attacking us? How come they are going to intimidate my family and wanting to arrest me to prevent me from speaking about the matter? It is curious. What in civilized crime, what they do is to say, what do you know? Work with us so that we can uncover. If they are working with Gumi to talk with bandits, then for us, they are attacking us. No, it's not proper. So what we demand is a thorough investigation of the school, not just for parents, but for every other issue, for every other allegations of sexual abuse. And the teacher that was sacked without reporting to DPO over sexual abuse needs to be investigated, needs to be arrested, rearrested, and needs the child to be traced so that they can give the child proper psychosocial therapy. Because the child sexual abuse is a great monumental danger to society because the child is damaged for life. The only way you can restore that child is through psychotherapy. Okay, so what we demand is a thorough investigation. We demand that the FCT Police Command washes his hands off this case because they have acted in ways that show that they are compromised and partial. They should transfer this case to the gender unit under the Inspector General of Police. We have very competent hands who are well trained about this matter. So let's get it done properly. The FCT Police Command has lost any sort of legitimacy because they have demonstrated partiality and incompetence. So we want the Inspector General of Police to reassign it to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, gender unit, who is his person on gender issues. This is the Margaret Ochala. She's an award winner. She has awards all over, even in the UN. She has demonstrated in the past that she will be a woman who is thorough and who does not mind whose ox is God. We have confidence in that woman to do justice to not just parents, but to all issues of sexual abuse to be investigated in Kenya.
Your house was under siege.
Yes, my house is indeed under siege. Yes, the police did not come to what we call it. The police did not come to Men Against Rape Foundation office in Otago, which they know where it is. They decided to go harass my wife at the school premises. Okay, our family school. That was one thing they did that was wrong. They went beyond that. Now my house and the school environment is cordoned off by all sorts of hoodlums. We did not sleep at home. We are relocated. We are afraid for our lives, and we must hold the discipline responsible if anything happens to any of us.
Okay. So we learned that the autopsy result is yet to be out.
There are preliminary findings of the autopsy. Autopsy results can take even 6 weeks before it's out, but there will always be preliminary findings. As an investigative journalist, who is also an expert in issues like this, we have gathered our discrete information, and we know as a fact that preliminary results are in tandem with the medical report which they were hiding all this while. Okay, and the medical report says she was raped. Condom was in her vagina. The condom infected her, caused her sepsis, and that is what led to her inglorious death. And we cannot close our eyes and make current and other statistics. Let's get up.
Okay, that will be all from my side. Protesters are about dispersing. they are alleging that protesters are alleging that this is not the first case that will be happening in the school. They said the school had tried to cover up other cases that had happened in the school, and said they have the protest. The leader, the convener of the protest, said they've also carried out their own investigation, and they want the police to work hand in hand with them so that they can bring the perpetrators to book. Unfortunately, the family, the bereaved, the mother or any of family member of parents isn't here. So I've searched around and I was told they were not involved in this. So it was just a group of a coalition, the CSO, that decided to take this up themselves in a bit to getting justice for the late Karen. That will be all from my end today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Solomon Ogeni. Is there